Hello everybody, today we'll be going over 2741 Ivandale Avenue in Dallas, Texas. Roofstock says this house is in a 3.5-star neighborhood. Let's do a deep dive. Alright everybody, this is the house we'll be looking at today. It's a really nice house. It's listed at $380. It's a Roofstock exclusive, so that means that it will only be selling on Roofstock and no other places will have it. They'll only have estimates of the price. We'll talk about those estimates later. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 126 square feet. It's a really old house, almost 100 years now. Let's do a Google Street View. The front of the house is really nice. It has a lot of privacy because of the several trees. It looks to be one of the nicest houses on the neighborhood. The lawn, though, needs a little bit of work. As you can see, there's a sandy patch here. Needs to be growing some trees there. The houses around it look to be fairly nice. Not as nice as the one we're looking at today. The house directly across from it is a very nice house. It's complementing the other one. This house, on the other hand, though, looks to be kind of shady, but it's okay for this type of neighborhood. We can go and look at the back of the house now and see the other half of the duplex. The back of the duplex is stitched together of two different images. So you can see when you go over here, it has a new roof put on. So that means that the new roof has been recent. Someone has refurbished the house very nicely. This has a nice back alleyway, and it looks to be that there's a little open space here that you can get to the house. This gives easy access to the water and sewage. Let's see what stores are around it. This is the thing called My Maps. It shows Dallas and a bunch of nearby things. I have Home Depot, a hospital, Walmart, police station, and fire departments showed local. So the house is right here near Cooker Hill. It looks to be a Walmart fairly close, and an industrial workspace. That's good for jobs. This looks like the closest downtown, the Bishop Arts District. This house is located in a fairly nice neighborhood with a lot of grocers around, and they have a elementary, middle, and high school located within the region. Here is the elementary, the middle school, and then the high school. There seems to be a lot of golfing spots around here and several parks. Now let's check out the crime. So this is called Trulia. It shows its own estimate. It's a Zillow product. And it can show you stuff like the crime map, which we'll be looking at today. So the house is located in a very low crime zone. This is from Trulia, so do not take this as a guarantee. There could be a break-in the day you buy it, if you do. The blue areas with this show that it's one of the lowest. If it's dark blue, it's the highest. So like all downtown areas, the most crime is there, so you will see the most crime, but it's in a nice area. For food and places to eat around it, there's a lot of food, drink, and eat, and shopping to do. There's several weightlifting places and a nearby church, which is nice. Let's go to the photos. So these photos are a little different than the photos that we see in Roofstock. They look a little bit more embellished or in a different time. But the house stayed the same. This is what the house looked like before the paint job. And this is the duplex. This was supposed to be the garage of the house, but it was turned into a duplex and fixed up. So Zillow or Trulia's estimate says it's a 318, and that's a lot different from the 380 shown on Roofstock. But these are only estimates. We don't really know what the real price would be until you go to see the house. But it's listed at 380. So it's probably not going to go down to 318. But don't take my word for it. I'm not a real estate professional. I do not know a lot about houses. This is one of my first times doing it. So let's check out Redfin and see what it has. Redfin has a way lower estimate at around 200,000, but it's not taking into account the extra 2 beds and a bath. But it does, for some reason, show the same square footage. So that's a little odd. But if I'm guessing between the Zillow, the Redfin, and the Roofstock estimates, it's going to be somewhere, the real price is going to be somewhere around the Zillow estimate. Take in mind, I'm not a real estate professional, so I do not know this true number. Like Trulia, this has the same images because it's part of Trulia, or Zillow has Trulia as its thing. And this map shows a bunch of nearby houses that have their prices and what they have sold for. The yellow ones are the ones that have sold and what they were worth. These other ones are all estimates. A top-down view of the house will show you more about it. So this is the main house, and then the duplex is off to the side. They turned the garage into the duplex, as you can see right here underneath my cursor. There looks to be access from this back alleyway to this backyard to access this house right here. Let's go back to Roofstock. So let's go over the analysis and financials. So for my calculator, I have it set to a purchase price of the same amount, the down payment at 25%. Some of you might do more than that, some might do less, but I'm just going to set it at 25%. The loan interest rate, they say it should be Roofstock put it at 4.5. That's correct. Yesterday it was at 4, so they finally fixed it. The closing costs are at 1.5% and the immediate costs are 0. So the appreciation has been set to 3.8. This is an estimate over 20 years. That is a pretty average one. I would not buy this house for rent because the cash flow is very bad, negative 2.3 cash on cash. What you look for is a 0.1 cash on cash. So it's a very low cash on cash. The annual return in 5 years is 10% of the house. So that would be $30,000. That's fairly good if you're buying it for an appreciation. The total return so this number right here is the appreciation this year. If it were to continue like this for 20 years, then we would have an appreciation of $253,000. That is almost 75%. It probably is 75% of the price. But you will not be making any money in the first couple of years. This is a property that you hold to sell. Thank you for watching my video today. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for more videos like this. If you enjoyed, please comment below what you liked. If you saw any useless information on here that you would not like to see on any other videos, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you. Goodbye.